Hello, loyal viewers of global K-drama world. Before we begin this emotional journey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on the notification bell. Your support keeps this channel alive and allows us to bring you the best stories from the world of Asian entertainment. So make sure you're subscribed, because today's story is truly special. We are diving into a warm, tender, and heart-touching love story about Bai Lu and Dylan Wang, a story that has captured millions of hearts across the world. This story begins on a day that seemed ordinary to everyone, yet became extraordinary for two hearts who had no idea that fate was quietly guiding them toward each other. Bai Lu, always cheerful, mature, and incredibly professional, had just finished a long day of filming. She felt tired but satisfied. Meanwhile, in the same location, Dylan Wang was practicing for his next scene. He looked calm and focused, yet carried a mysterious charm that made people naturally curious about him. Their first moment together wasn't like a dramatic romantic scene filled with sparkling light and soft music. It was simple and spontaneous. Bai Lu was leaning down to gather her script papers that almost slipped out of her hands when she accidentally bumped into someone. The pages scattered into the air like falling snow. And standing in front of her, with a slightly surprised expression and a gentle smile, was Dylan Wang. "Sorry, I didn't see you," he said as he helped her pick up the papers. Bai Lu, a bit embarrassed, laughed softly and replied, "It's my fault too. I should be even more careful." The encounter lasted only a few seconds, but neither of them realized that those seconds were the beginning of something much bigger. As the days passed, their closeness grew naturally. They often found themselves in the same practice room studying lines, preparing scenes, or simply sharing small stories about life. Dylan began to notice that Bai Lu had a unique way of making everyone feel at ease. Her laughter was genuine, her words were sincere, and she carried a warmth that made every space feel brighter. Meanwhile, Bai Lu began to see another side of Dylan. Behind his cool and intense aura lay a soft heart, a hidden sense of humor, and small gestures of kindness that many people often overlooked. Their bond didn't grow suddenly, but slowly, like a flower blooming at the end of a long season. They watched over each other from a distance, supported each other silently, and understood each other without needing too many words. Sometimes they joked when the cameras weren't rolling. Sometimes they exchanged shy glances during romantic scenes. And sometimes without saying anything they simply smiled at each other. Even the staff began to notice the subtle connection between them, yet everyone stayed professional. One thing, however, was undeniable: their chemistry was far too strong to be ignored. One breezy evening, filming went on until late at night. Everyone looked exhausted, including Bai Lu, who sat alone rubbing her shoulders. Without her noticing, Dylan approached, bringing a warm bottle of water and a thin jacket. "You look cold," he said softly, the kind of voice he rarely used. Bai Lu looked up, surprised, but accepted the jacket with a grateful smile. "Thank you, Dylan. That's really kind of you." He didn't say much, but his eyes said everything. That night was the first time Bai Lu realized that her heart was slowly opening for someone new. After that night, their closeness deepened. They laughed more freely, shared personal stories, and listened to each other's struggles. Whenever they had emotional scenes, Dylan would always check on her after the cameras stopped rolling. "Are you okay?" became his usual question. Bai Lu, who was usually strong, found comfort in showing her vulnerable side to him. At the same time, Bai Lu became a place for Dylan to lean on when he felt overwhelmed by the demands of acting or the exhaustion he never showed anyone. But their journey wasn't always smooth. When rumors began spreading online, the pressure from fans and media became heavy. Many people supported them, but many others exaggerated the situation. Bai Lu felt scared, afraid that her closeness with Dylan would cause misunderstandings or even hurt their careers. Dylan, calmer and more composed, tried to reassure her. "We're not doing anything wrong," he said. "If we care about each other, we don't have to be afraid." But Bai Lu couldn't shake her worries easily. One night, while they sat in the hotel garden after a long day of promotions, Bai Lu finally opened her heart. She admitted she was afraid of losing someone she cared about, afraid of being misunderstood, and afraid that her connection with Dylan would create unwanted chaos. Dylan listened quietly, then gently held her hand. His touch was warm and steady. "I don't care about the rumors," he said softly. "What I care about is you." Bai Lu fell silent, her eyes shimmering. In that moment, she understood that Dylan didn't just care for her as a co-star, he genuinely wanted to protect her, cherish her, and love her. From that night onward, they walked forward with more certainty. They didn't need to announce anything to the world. Their relationship grew in a quiet, respectful, and deeply sincere way. They didn't force the world to believe them. Instead, they chose to believe in each other. And that was enough. Time passed, and their project eventually ended. But their connection didn't fade. Even with busy schedules, they kept in touch, sending encouragement, reminding each other to rest, and sharing small updates from their day. Whenever they reunited for an event, their eyes always held the same warmth, as if no time had passed at all. Behind the scenes, there were countless little moments the public never saw. Dylan preparing Bai Lu's favorite coffee before filming, Bai Lu bringing Dylan's favorite snacks during breaks. They exchanged voice notes when days were difficult, or sent photos of the evening sky with messages like, "I wish you were here." These small gestures made their relationship feel real, solid, and sincere. Their love was not rushed, not dramatic, not loud. It grew like the gentle light of dawn, soft, warm, and full of hope. And to this day, their story remains one of the most beloved by fans. A chemistry that cannot be faked, a closeness that cannot be hidden, and a relationship that feels incredibly genuine. Bai Lu and Dylan Wang show what love looks like when it arrives.